It's been a while since I've done this, but I haven't called anybody overseas for a while to chat to you live on this show for a very long time, and I think it's about time we do that, which is very, very important. And on the line, I have the very talented Mimi Webb, who is here. Can you hear me, Mimi?
Hi, how are you?
I'm great. You know that you are currently live all over, like not only the world, but like Cape Town, Western Cape, in South Africa.
Oh my God, I love Cape Town, so that is music to my ears.
Okay, how is it you love Cape Town? I'm interested. Have you been here before?
I have. I came to Cape Town 2 years ago and I stayed in Franschhoek.
And
Yeah,
not even a call, message, interview, like nothing. So you were in Franschhoek is one of the most beautiful spots in this
it was
entire thing.
gorgeous.
So what did you do in Franschhoek? Do you remember the places you went to?
Yeah, we went to where did we stay? I stayed at a friend's house. But yeah, we went to the Tabletop
Oh,
Mountain. We
nice.
see some really cool stuff, lots of vineyards, which is amazing. So yeah, I loved it. It's so cool.
This is great. Next time, I mean, now that we are connected, next time just message me and we can have a chat. Yeah, only if you
Yeah,
want to.
perfect.
All
Yeah,
right. Okay.
perfect.
Okay. That's great. Lovely. I'll show you some other spots as well, which is wonderful. But just congrats on the new single. Before we get there, I almost feel like we need to catch up because you didn't come visit me when you were in Franschhoek, so we have to catch up for a second. But just a little background on Mimi Webb, which is quite important, though. I suppose lockdown was a time for so many people where they were trying to discover themselves, and rumor has it that you taught yourself a bunch of skills in lockdown, and you were about to go forward and drop a single called Before I Go, and then of course Charlie D'Amelio decided to say, hey, let's do something, and that
Yeah.
one was like 85 million views that video got, and then I suppose that was the birth of Mimi Webb in the industry as well. Is that accurate thus far?
Yeah, that's exactly, how it went down. And I think, yeah, that was just crazy. I remember when Charlie did the first TikTok, I just thought, oh my gosh, like this is
Hmm.
this is crazy. And just seeing the response to the song was just amazing.
Well, I'm glad. I'm glad you're out there now, and I know just obviously it's interesting because Charlie D'Amelio, and then your real name is Amelia, right? So there's a
Yeah.
connection there. You see this the universe.
It's meant to be.
Right. It's like that. It's great. But I suppose what I want to ask you about this song is that, I mean, just we've heard other tracks of yours, and in case you don't think that South Africa, because you didn't come visit me when you were in Franschhoek 2 years ago, there are still certain things that we know about you, and we've been supporting you, and I just think that you not visiting was a mistake.
It's never too late. Just make a mistake.
I love that. I'll be there soon. I've got to get back on the plane.
Well, I mean, if the roles were reversed, I'd come visit you.
Was the moment that those reversed?
Just saying. Okay.
Oh,
If you think
so
we don't,
good.
what do you mean? Do you know when people don't know you, shouldn't it be a red flag?
But I keep on running through these red flags. I've been inside 'cause I know it's bad.
Woo!
2 years ago I was in Franschhoek and I realized that I was actually like on a wine farm with the ghost of you.
I know you're gone, but I'll still hold on to the ghost of you.
That is a clever one.
Oh, I thought you didn't come here before, but there you are, liar, liar, house on fire.
Wanna set your house on fire.
Okay. Anyway, sorry.
Good.
In case you don't know, yes, we're massive fans of yours, Mimi, and I think that's why, we need to have this conversation. But like, let's talk very quickly because I know for a fact that there are certain things that we need to know that I suppose that Wikipedia is not going to be able to properly articulate. And so there's a few things that I suppose popped up. Apparently, you wanted to skyrocket in the music industry, but then you also wanted to become a pilot at a stage. Is that correct?
A pilot.
Is that true?
What, like for planes?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not true. That's really
It
interesting.
is interesting, isn't it?
No,
Yes.
I've never, yeah, no, I don't, honestly, I don't think anyone should trust me to fly any plane whatsoever.
Have you never ever wanted to become a pilot before? You know why? I'm going to tell you why. Is that the internet is very crazy. So when you do these things, you can type things into Wikipedia and you can type things into Chat GPT and they churn out the most crazy things ever. And that's one of
Yeah.
the things that it churned out, which is case in point why I said, you know what, we need to get to know you outside of those spaces as well, which is very important. And I think
Yeah.
so. A few things that I suppose I want to clear up. That is Adele a massive inspiration to you?
Yes, Adele is. I love Adele. Growing up, her music was just such a big part of why I loved to sing, why I loved to be a songwriter. So yeah, she's just incredible and just so down to earth and lovely, and it's just just the whole package.
Yes, I agreed. A lot like you. Okay, so that's just I can feel that from you as well. I'm assuming that Adele would be your choice if I had to take you to a karaoke spot. You'd pick an Adele song, right?
Yeah, probably. That's a classic. Love it.
Which one would you pick? Just asking.
Someone Like You, I think, is my go-to for
Mm-hmm.
sure.
Mm-hmm. It's a good one. It's very emotional, but I think when you hit the high notes, it's lovely. Not
Oh,
all of us can hit those notes. I know you can, but like when it comes out there, it gets very nasty out there. It turns Someone Like You
honestly.
into a rock song.
Honestly, like that's the thing. Like sometimes I turn it into a rock song depending on the day, making sure
I like that.
I have warmed up vocals.
This is very, very good. Quick one in terms of now that on Adele and the music that you listen to. Artists are always, getting inspiration, but at the same time you have downtime and then you get to listen to your own stuff. So can you just tell me, on top of your streaming playlist, whatever streaming platform you use, like what would be the songs that are sort of top played on your playlist, just so we know exactly what type of, paradigm you're in?
I love SZA. I'm just such a big SZA fan. I just love all her music,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm really becoming a huge R&B fan as well.
Oh,
Just all this new music. So yeah, I've always loved R&B, but I don't know, the last few months I've just really dug into it,
okay.
and just been really inspired by it. So yeah, that's probably my go-to right now.
Some R&B. This is great. You should connect with Craig David. I think that'll be nice.
Yes. Oh, legend.
Right?
Legend.
That'd be cool. No, Craig was on the show before, and I think there we go. If you want to dabble in some R&B and a bit of a generational thing, I think it'll be very cool. A little
Yeah,
collab. Talking about
that'd be sick.
collabs, let's focus on you and Meghan Trainor, because I know Meghan Trainor was all about that bass and now all about that Mimi on Mind Reader. So talk to me about how the collaboration happened, because I feel like everybody's a big fan of Meghan Trainor, and I suppose you were too, getting on this track.
Oh, massively. And it was just so cool when I got the call being like, Megan's ready. Like she wants to get into the sessions with you, like get into the studio. And I was like, wait, what? And we're on the same label, and I think it'd been spoken about for a while about us getting into write together. And then when I got the call that we were gonna do it like the next day, I
Yeah.
was like, oh my God, this is gonna be so great. And yeah, and then Mind Reader came out that session, and it was originally just a song for my project. And then yeah, I just was like, would you be on it? Would you be down for it? And then also obviously my team called her up, and it was just this big like, I think she was just like, oh my gosh, like yes, like I think she was quite shocked that we'd asked her, but like it was my first collab as well, so even I was like, oh my gosh, like I've never done this before, I don't know what the process is like how do we even get a collaboration, like how do we even begin one? So yeah, so she was just so excited and so was I, and we just couldn't believe it. It was just so cool.
And it's really cool. Also, the music video is it's stunning. So there's a very good backing of Mind Reader too. Just checked out the music video too. And also, you're doing something very cool with promoting the track, because I followed the link on your stories. I actually did it now. And it's called Mind Reader, of course. So
Yeah.
I got my results back. I haven't seen them yet. Can I read them to you?
Yeah, go for it. I love it. I
It
love hearing all
says,
them.
it says, listen carefully. Emotions are high, but don't drown in them. You're intuitive. Use it. Someone's not being real, and deep down, you know it. This week, call out the illusion before it costs you peace. Wow,
Oh,
Mimi, thanks. Thanks a lot. Wow.
wow. Well, which card did you get? Did you get
I got this this card here. It's this mind reader card, and yeah, it's pretty cool actually. It's like a nice little flashy type of card. I don't know if you can see it, but it's yes.
Oh,
Yeah, there we go. So it's a very cool thing. I'm going to make sure people go to your stories and get their own minds read by Mimi Webb. I think that's very cool. But essentially, just a one-liner before I play the song live on KFM 94.5. Mind Reader. What's behind it?
So Mind Reader, honestly, was just like, just even when I look back to when we wrote it, just like a ball of energy and fun and just like independence and girl power, all of that kind of energy. We were just having, two pop girlies just kind of creating something together. I think automatically you get something like that. And, we just had so much fun writing this one. And
Love it.
even like the process of the vocals, it was so cool to like the harmonies. Megan's so incredible at harmonies. It's such a big part of her sound. So it
Yeah.
was just so cool for me to like, I'm not a huge harmony girl, so really being able to dig in and do that was so fun. So yeah, we like I think it's just, the whole like mind readers kind of that whole story of like I just want you to be able to read my mind. We don't want to have to explain ourselves every 10 minutes, we just want clarity.
Okay, good. Loud and clear. All right. Read your mind. 2 years ago, you go to Franschhoek. There's a radio station here called KFM 94.5. There's my show, and you don't pitch up for it. I got it. No problem. Mind read. I
Oh,
understand.
no, I was actually on holiday, but I would definitely be back to see you guys.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. But Mimi, thanks a lot for your time this afternoon. I really appreciate that. No matter what you're up to next, enjoy it, and we'll enjoy your track, Mind Reader.
The Flash Drive with Carl Wasty. KFM 94.5.